Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I had no idea I was going to be presented with this camp, so thank you very much. Somebody made a really important point. I mean, like, we can all be educated and we can all go very far in life. So the Nampaji made a very valid point that we could have big houses and amazing lifestyles. But actually, 35 years ago, how can we really forget? It's not even about 35 years. It's about how people feel right now, and how proper Punjabi Khalsa apne are feeling about going back to India and feeling quite vulnerable after looking at what's happened to Juggi. I've known Juggi's brother now for the last 2 years, and I really feel sorry for the family. And I think Juggi's become part of our own family, so Juggi's own family has grown because we're all rooting for him to come out. Sometimes we don't realize the campaigns that we can all do, small campaigns, big campaigns, one of which is this one, this sort of, you know, Sikh youth football tournament that's been taking place all weekend. The purpose of it, what it's trying to make awareness of, and all of the sort of flags flying with all of the Surme, Shaheed Singhs, even with Juggi's Tasveer on some of them. It just raises awareness, and with all of these hundreds and hundreds of people coming from across the UK, I think there's, you could correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's over 80 football teams playing here right now. All it's doing collectively is doing something no different to the billboards that we've put across the UK, and that's creating awareness. Somebody said it's a bit like passing a baton down. Thank you, Ekunkar Singh. It's a bit like passing a baton down. We know we're not capable of doing everything, but you know, these small things that we are doing, they all accumulate into big things. And as long as we're doing our small thing, that's really the most important thing. And then when somebody said to me, Bobby, what you've done is a seva, I feel really proud of it. I couldn't think of anything else that I was physically able to do, and I really appreciate the love and appreciation. I want to give a massive shout out to Dippa Singh, Sikh Youth UK, Cam, Satnam Singh, and everybody else who's doing amazing seva. Please keep doing what you're doing. KTV, for always being available. I've just seen Jitta Bagis come down about 5 minutes ago. These are all of the things that are doing amazing things. I mean, like, I feel a little bit silly standing here holding this certificate of appreciation, because I know as a businessman I could do so much more. Yet, you know, even the smallest of seva goes a long way, and I suppose this appreciation counts for a lot. When I came to this tournament last year, I think it was at least half the size. This year, they've opened up all of the pitches. And if I'm going to be completely frank about this, I was very surprised just to see how many national teams have participated. It will be nice to see if this can go up and double again next year. Look, I think a lot of people out there would prefer that we don't talk about 1984, we don't talk about Santji, we don't talk about our freedom, our right to ask for our freedom, we don't talk about Khalistan, but I hope that we can turn around and just keep going, like never stop. And as long as we have that belief inside our minds, anything is possible as long as we truly ask for it in our ardas. I know what I'm going to be passing down to my son and my daughter, and it's going to be that feeling of being absolutely free, and in their ardas they will be asking for their freedom as well. I'm just looking for Kam Singh at the moment, because I'm sure he's going to come back and take this microphone off me, because I can go on and on. For those of you that are watching this right now, please support organisations like KTV, Sport Sikh Youth UK, and do ardas for Kam Singh, that he carries on doing amazing programs on TV channels like this, because if it wasn't for Naujawans like Kam Singh, you know, a lot of us will be disconnecting with media. Guys, do you want to say something about how you're feeling at the moment? Do you want to do Fateh first? Do Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
And Amrit, can I just ask you a quick question? Do you go to Punjabi classes?
Every Saturday I go.
Why do you go to Punjabi classes?
So we learn something.
Thank you, Echo. And Amrit, why do you go?
Because when we were young, we should learn lots of other languages, not just one.
Yeah.
I know how to speak 3 languages, and now I'm learning my 3rd language.
Which
So
one?
that means 4 languages. Well, Punjabi is my next language.
Thank you very much, Amritavella. And do you like going Gurdwara?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and do you think other kids should go to the Gurdwara as well?
Of course!
Okay, we're going to go to Echo and ask him some questions. How old are you?
4 and 5.
Are you going to be 5?
What?
And do you know your Ura Ira?
I forgot.
Okay, they're both going to Punjabi classes, and they do this every single Saturday at Gurdwara Pitakalu Sahib in Handsworth Wood. My parents used to always say to me, "Potter, don't ever forget about your Punjabi, don't ever forget about your roots." And ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਵੀ ਸਹੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਕਾਹਤੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਾਂ ਬੋਲੀ ਇੰਨੀ important ਆ so it's down to each one of us. Awareness is one thing, connecting them to our Punjabi, our mother language.